there, viewer! Generic info salesman here to ask you this question. Has this ever happened to you? You're just chilling on your couch thinking to yourself, man, I could use some bagel bites. So you walk yourself over to that freezer, open up to those delicious mini bagel pizzas goodness, only to find out there is a stinking, gross, giant rat right on top of your bagel bites. Ugh. Now I know we've all been there. At that point, you're thinking to yourself, well, I guess it just is what it is, you know? My big boa, it's gotta feed, so I guess I'm just doomed to have some rat juices on my bagel bites for all of eternity. There, viewer, what if I were to tell you there was another way? Other way? Please, handsome infomercial man, tell us, what could there possibly be a change of? Right, viewer, what if I were to tell you there is an innovative company that provides all the nutrition and diet requirements that your animal needs without having to go with the aesthetically just absolutely disgusting thing that are frozen rats? Gasp! No more rat blood in my French toast sticks? You must be lying. Please, sir, tell us what this company is. Well, I'm glad you asked, just as handsome customer, and that company is going to be Reptilinks. Okay, now it's just regular Dakota. That's right, I wasn't Billy Mays all along. It was me, Dakota. Folks, Reptilinks. You've probably heard it about before on the numerous other reptile YouTuber channels. However, I wanted to put my rat in the rink. No pun intended. Reptilinks, they're a cost-efficient alternative to the rats and mice that we are so used to seeing. Now, most of the times when I'm hearing stuff about Reptilinks, it usually has to do with either colubrids, boas, pythons, pretty much snakes and Reptilinks. Instead of getting the rats, you get these little sausage hot dog things and you feed them to those little dudes. However, I want to take today and showcase how well they work with the other lizards, the big boy lizards. Now, we are talking about the monitors and Tegu lizards and seeing how much they really enjoyed this product. Today, I will be demonstrating just that. Reptilinks was nice enough to send me a shipment of their little smoky sausages things, and I'm going to feed them to my various big boy lizards and seeing how much they enjoy while giving you guys a big educational knowledge on the company itself. I do have an affiliate link too at the bottom if you would like to see that. Let's head to the building. Means it is now time for us to make our way up into the reptile building, which thanks to a massive heat wave that is happening right now has made it pretty hot in here. So much so, actually, you know, give me 1 second. So first on the list today, we are going to be feeding my big boy Blue, the blue and black and white Tegu. This is our big breeder male. We are going to be feeding him the omnivore mega blend that is going to have meat, fruits and veggies, and also eggs. So let's see how much he really enjoys it. And alrighty, Mr. Blue, are you ready to try the new little bites? Mmm, yum. Now, as you guys might be wondering, why does Blue not have his lights on? It's just because of the fact, like I mentioned earlier, there is a big heat wave and it would overheat this tent by way too much. With that fact, I just need to turn off. It's only going to be off for the day while they're eating. It's plenty of hot and humid in here, so he's going to be fine for at least these next about 12 to 15 hours until it's morning and a little bit cooler. Another one. Woo! Man, he seems to really be digging this stuff. Look at that big, impressive male Tegu. Except on the list, we have Big Bertha. Now, as you guys know, we've been breeding our Tegus over here for 2022, and Bertha right now is gravid. And if you guys haven't messed with gravid Tegus in the past before, I'll let you in on a little secret. They are, you know what? Why don't I just show you guys what Bertha's really like? As you guys can see right over here, my God, is Bertha looking full with eggs. Absolutely fantastic. Now, when Tegus are gravid, they actually will start defending a nest, which we did build a nice little nest over there. It's dark, it's got the hay, it's got deep substrate, and she'll start beginning to defend this area. So she's gonna be a lot more defensive than what you've seen with Blue that we looked at a little bit earlier. You can already see she's threat posturing, has that tail ready to whip, and it's just not in a good mood. So let's see if we can still get her to feed, though. Some more food? Ooh, she's getting fresh. Yeah, there you go. It's food, Bertha. There. Oh, you dropped it. You drop, yeah, there you go. Oh, no. Probably just end up leaving that little bit of food in there. As you guys can see, Bertha looks like she is ready to pop at any moment, so she's probably not too interested to food at this time just because she has so much swelling over on the abdomen with the many, many eggs that she probably has right now. Very excited, man. 2022, hopefully these Tegu babies come, we get some eggs, we incubate, and we got little blue and black and white cross babies over here at DVCB Exotics. I can talk to you just like everyone else saying how aesthetically pleasing Reptilinks are as an alternative instead of having a bunch of sad baby to adult frozen rats in your freezer. As a rat lover and rat owner myself, that kind of sucks, and Reptilinks is a really cool thing. However, I want to talk a little bit more about other stuff that I haven't really seen many YouTubers talk about. Let me stem from the variety feeding that you guys are able to do with Reptilinks. Now, when we always talk about Tegu lizards, right, what is the most annoying thing with feeding a Tegu lizard? That is going to be the fact that they love the meat, they don't love the veggies as much. Now, when it comes to my Tegus, they are very picky. I cannot get them to eat greens, carrots, any of that stuff. Most of my success stems from either bell peppers or the various amounts of fruits, which of course should be used in a little bit lower percentage when we're talking about that consistency of veggies to fruits. Can't get them to do it. My solution for the longest time was making Tegu meatballs. You get some ground meat and you chop them up, and it's a real pain in the butt, but you make meatballs that have little greens sticking out of it and they don't really know the difference, so they eat it. However, Reptilinks takes all that hassle out for you. No longer will you have to dread having to get your Tegu to eat veggies and fruits and all of that good stuff. They actually already do it for you, where instead of the meatballs that I do that takes like an hour of my life out of the way, they make them in these little sausages that cost pretty comparatively to what it costs to get the meats, the fruits, the veggies, and then the time it takes to chop it all up. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. Reptilinks already does that percentage for you. You no longer have to weigh out your veggies and fruits, your consistencies, all of that good stuff. It's all wrapped up into one small little hot dog size package that you can just feed to your Tegu and then call it a day. Alright, we know now it works great for Tegus. The Tegus love them and it saves you a lot of time and hassle. But let's talk about some other species I think this works really well for, and that's going to bring us to our main man, BIMPSON, the Argus monitor. Woo! Boys and girls, I swear, if I'm already sweating while I'm out here, I can't imagine how it's gonna be in here with a big, nice Australian monitor lizard. And just like I thought, it's even hotter. Now, here he is in all of his glory. Now, let's see how much BIMPSON likes these little Reptilinks. Woo! As you guys can see, BIMPSON is doing awesome. You can kind of see his toe right here. It's still a little bit swollen, but it's definitely healing and looking a lot better than what it did in the beginning when we first started treating him. But throughout this time, BIMPSON has not lost any of his energy, he's never been lethargic, and he's never refused a meal. Ooh, got a little close there, buddy. Can you give us a little stand? Can you stand up for us? Good boy. Good job. Chill, BIMPSON. Chill. Easy, buddy. Probably shouldn't have left the Mega Bland. Oh my god, he's getting into the Mega Bland. Hang on, hang on. My god, BIMPSON, you cease to amaze me. Alright, since you're so aptitude, let's do one more. BIMPSON. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Yeah, good job. Big round of applause to our main man, BIMPSON. Oh my god. It's hot in there, I'll tell you that right now. And just for a quick update for you guys, like I said, BIMPSON is doing a lot better. He's still not out of the woods yet, but we're just at the process where it's just gonna take time to heal some of that stuff going on. We got all that necrotic tissue out of there, all of that stuck shed out of there. We treated him with antibiotics and treated the wound itself until it finally started scabbing over. And now at this point, it's just a little bit of a wait and see what happens with them. I really love this product for monitor lizard, and that stems to the fact that we always strive to keep a variety diet with our animals. And while everyone does preach whole prey's the best, you should always feed whole prey. The gist of the matter is rats are a very fatty food and not good to feed as consistency part for these guys, which means you are stuck with the two other alternative choices, that being mice or chicks, both pretty expensive when you're thinking about feeding a 4 to 5 foot Argus monitor, multiple mice. I mean, you're talking what, 6, 7, 8 mice a sitting? Every 2 times a week? I mean, you'd go bankrupt trying to feed all those mice. No more will you have to deal with that because Reptilinks has the variety of food that you're looking for without the hassle. When it comes to variety, Reptilinks really has it all. And when we're talking about the carnivorous reptiles, not ones that are omnivores that are just gonna eat a mix of that veggies and fruits, but stuff that's just gonna eat plain old meat, they have a variety of different products going from frog, rabbit, quail, and then mixes of that. They've got frog and rabbit and quail. And my favorite when we're talking about these smaller species of monitors that really should be fed more of an insect-based diet, especially when they're babies. So when we're talking about baby Argus or baby Quinces, you should always feed them more of a bug-based and then grow them out into that meat base. They have those mixes of like rabbit and insects, which I think would be absolutely fantastic for them. And wow, I just can't believe it. The Tegus love it, the Argus monitors love it, and the Quince monitors love it. At least I hope the Quince monitors, I can showcase that because I can never watch my Quince monitors feeding. They are way too skittish. But one thing is for sure, they have all eaten the Reptilinks and all 3 different species have enjoyed it. Well, I guess that's all the stuff I have to say. I'll probably leave the closing deal over to my main man, handsome infomercial guy. Take it away. Oh, that's right there, folks. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. I didn't say money back because I don't think that's a thing, but one thing is for sure, you will never have to ask for your money back because those animals are going to love it. Because at the end of the day, reptiles really aren't that picky. I mean, if it's meat, they're gonna eat it. I mean, you can put a rock in front of an Argus monitor, and if it's hungry, it'll try to eat that thing. Jesus Christ. I know what you guys must be thinking. Wow, Dakota, this is such an amazing product. We have to get it now. We want these things. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Where can we get this amazing product? That was fucking... Well, I'm glad you've asked there, viewer, because you can get all of the Reptilinks you could ever want going right down to the link below. Don't bother going to Google and Googling it yourself. You should go down there to the link because your boy gets a small cutback, and it would very be much appreciated if you use the link down there and not any other site whatsoever. Oh, now wasn't that just a cool video? It's about 88 degrees in here, so I'm gonna take off wearing a double shirt. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys do enjoy the Reptilinks for you that eat it, or maybe you guys just wanted to see monitor lizards and tegus eating food. Whatever the choice is, I appreciate if you like the video either way. Mention as always, we got patreon.com. Now over at Patreon, you guys are gonna get a real special thing. I'm getting a shipment in here very soon with animals that are gonna be for sale. It's some, I don't wanna spoil it right now, but it is some really cool stuff, especially if you guys are into tokay geckos. You're gonna want to get in on this, and Patreon members always get the first come first serve on the animals I get and the animals that are going to be for sale, which both of these are going to be. It's a really awesome place, starts as low as $1 a month. Make sure to go check that out also in the link below. We have the fun things out of the way. I guess we need to talk about the bad stuff. And yes, it's true. My reign as the biggest bearded reptile YouTuber has finally come to an end. I'm getting my throat tattooed soon, and I guess having a beard this big that is literally covering your entire throat isn't too good of a thing, so they recommended I should shave it, and that's what I did. So, as always, folks, you know, we'll have a quick memorial service for Big Bearded Dakota, but it is an end of the era. We can now talk with the new reigning champion of the Big Bearded Reptile YouTuber, and that is going to be, who else has a big beard? Huh. I think by default, I still technically have the biggest beard of reptile YouTube. Okay. See you guys next time.